So guys, guess who's out? Yep, it's the character that I was not too excited about. I'm excited for the people who are excited for this character. You know, Byleth. And I'll just be honest with you guys, I'm not going to make you listen to the entire thing to get my summary opinion. I think this character's kind of bad. Character's fun. I think his character as kid is cool. Really fun. I love what they did with it. But she seems so bad. And yes, I'm saying she because the female costumes for this character are so much nicer looking than the male costumes. Yes, I know, opinions, but whatever. So why is this character bad? First of all, her mobility's garbage. That's like obvious, right? But you know how bad it is? She is only very slightly faster in run speed, initial dash speed, and air speed than Ganondorf. That's a hard thing to overcome. And then her frame data and hitboxes, all this stuff, isn't that great. Like, a lot of her attacks seem to have like these very obvious blind spots, or they're very like narrow. And then a lot of her frame data is just poor, whether it's startup, end lag, whatever it is. All of her attacks just seem to kind of be lacking in some way. There isn't a single move I see with her that stands out to me as a key, really good move in neutral. And then she weighs the same as Shulk, 97, so she's a midweight. And yeah, so I'm just like, it's hard to make a character good when you have those kind of flaws, right? Most characters in Smash tend to be fast and have good hitboxes and good frame data, right? Or if they're missing one of those things, they generally overcompensate in other areas, along with having some crazy gimmick. So, let's look at actual individual moves, what stands out as good and not good. So, her jab seems pretty standard. Multi-jab can actually kill, which is nice, but her jab's kind of just like, whatever. Does decent damage, I guess. Decent kill power, but nothing crazy. Her forward tilt stands out to me as one of her better buttons, honestly, which is kind of sad. But yeah, it has a lot of range, comes up pretty fast, not too much end lag. And what's nice is it kind of covers jump-ins, roll-ins, dash-ins. It basically just covers everything pretty well. So it's a very nice move to just throw out if someone's going to be in this area. And I really like using it. The problem with this move, IMO, is just, as you see, first of all, the top of it is an actual hitbox. So it's like the animation isn't accurate to the move. And then also doesn't really do much. It just hits someone for like 13 damage, can kill someone at a high percent, and that's about it. Next up is her up tilt. I think her up tilt is really good. It's like Hero's up tilt. It's not quite as powerful, but it still can kill a high enough percent. You know, it can chase people with like up tilt to up air and like try to scare people like that, which is nice. And it's one of those up tilts that like it just beats like everything. Unless it's a big destroyer, it's just gonna beat it. So as long as you're using it as an up tilt, an anti-air, and you time it right, it's just people can't challenge it. And they try air dodging, you feel like this, and then punish air dodge with a down tilt or something. So that's nice. Speaking of down tilt, it was alright. Comes out kind of slow. People say it has combos and this stuff, but I swear if you just air dodge it and DI properly, I think you're supposed to actually DI behind her. You can generally skip the combos or make it harder for her. And then if she has like up there and it misses, it's so laggy she can't really frame trap that well, as far as I can tell. Like doing like this and air dodge that doesn't seem like the best frame trap, honestly. But we'll see. Regardless, the move only hits like on the ground, it's very low. Doesn't hit that far, it's pretty slow startup. And the end lag on the move, it's not bad, but since it's hitting so low, it's like easy to jump over and roll behind her and all these things to punish it. So, yeah. Her smashes, I like forward smash a lot. This one stands out to me as really good for a ledge trap tool. Not as like a keep someone on the ledge forever tool, but like a, hey, you're at 70%, I'm gonna make you guess now tool. The tipper is more powerful than the base of this move, so you need to make sure to space the tipper. You can angle it down or up. I'm not sure how long this move lingers, but you can definitely catch regular get up with this if well timed, and catch jump, and also catch someone on ledge. So it's just scary to be ledge versus her versus at like 70 plus. Combine that with like side B, and yeah, you don't want to be in the ledge versus her at all at kill percents, which is very nice. And then her down smash just seems bad. It's slow. Even as like a parry punish tool, it's pretty bad. Even as like a roll punish tool, it's so slow that I can't see even use the punish rolls, which is what down smash is used for. There's like a gimmick where someone's holding shield here, you can like hit someone with down smash and you like kind of bounce off the stage and grab ledge immediately. Cancel a lag on this move because otherwise it's super punishable. But seems like a gimmick. It has good shield damage, but I don't see people trying to shield much versus Byleth up close because like her close range game's like kind of booty. Like you're just not going to be standing next to her and shielding. Honestly, you want to mash buttons. So I just feel like this move doesn't fit into her kit despite having lots of shield damage, lots of kill power, and lots of damage, like just regular damage. But we'll see. Up smash also seems underwhelming. It covers platforms very well, which is nice. Like, someone's landing on a platform, it's really good. It does linger, so it can cover air dodges. But as an outshield option, it has like very little range. It does have good kill power though, so I give it that. But like the range on this move is, not bad, but also doesn't come out that fast. I'm actually check. I never tested frame data on it, but I think it was like frame 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So assuming when the whip light comes out is when the actual hitbox is out. That's 12 frame startup. Yeah, like 12 or 13 frame startup. So that's slow. And it doesn't hit behind there either. So it seems like a very lacking up smash for juggling, out of shield options, all that stuff. I'm very unimpressed. Her dash attack is honestly a lot worse than I thought it would be. I expected this move to cover a lot higher than it does, or go farther, but it kind of just doesn't. Like, it doesn't go that far. It comes up pretty fast, it looks like. Yeah, it comes up decently fast, but it's good end leg. It can kill people high percents, but it's not a great kill move. Doesn't really lead me so much. It's just kind of like there. Like, so far looking at all these moves, I haven't really found a single move besides forward tilt I can rely on in like neutral, which is not good. And next up, also I should mention, her grab range is alright. Yeah, it's just alright. None of her throws really stand out. Forward throw and back throw can kill like high percents near ledge, but that's whatever. She probably has like down throw combos and this stuff, but I don't think she has anything too crazy. Probably just like down throw into nair at the right percents. Or like down throw side B maybe. And then up throw, I actually like up throw a lot, because against characters who have low air acceleration, you can actually like up throw and kind of like trap them with up airs. Like up throw, okay, up air them. If they try air dodge away, then you could probably catch the air dodge because it's going to be so high up. And especially kill percents, that can be very scary. So I really like her up throws positioning. The only thing that sucks is characters who are fast in the air, or have like really good escape options like Zero Suit down B, can probably just evade the situation completely since she's so slow on the ground. She's got a lot of trouble chasing characters. Like, yeah, she's so slow that a lot of characters are faster in the air than she is on the ground probably. So that's a big yikes. Next up for aerials though, right? Her forward air stands out as her best aerial, obviously. It auto cancels out with short hop, which is nice. It goes pretty far. It does decent damage. It has okay kill power. Nothing crazy, but it's something. You could probably do something like this actually, like forward air dash attack. If you time it right. Yeah. So you have like small things like that. But like that's kind of standard in this game, honestly, having landing aerials into stuff. So, and she's not getting anything too crazy off that. And the back air doesn't auto cancel off a short hop. You do rising back here. But it hits, I swear the move hits a little bit farther. Maybe I'm wrong. But definitely hits more powerfully. More damage, more knockback. Also a better knockback angle. So it's like, I really like this move as well, neutral. Which is no surprise, you know. Like forward air, back air, long range moves, decent startup. Not too much landing lag. Obviously gonna be good neutral tools. But I find once again her lack of mobility makes it hard for her to space these well. Because it's like people can just run at her when they see her jumping and she just doesn't have the drift. Like if I try jumping back like this, look how far I go, committing to jump back here at the start. If I try jumping like in place and drifting back, I don't go anywhere. So it's like I have to commit really hard to my jump movement, which means I have to preempt stuff and my opponent has time to react pretty well. And if I whip this, then there's enough landing lag to get pressured if not directly punished. And this character's outshot game is poor, her attacks generally have bad startups, and it's just gonna be bad. So yeah, it's hard to actually position yourself for fair and bear, despite the fact that those moves on paper are really good. And then her Nair is alright. I actually like her Nair a lot. It's decent hitbox on it. Nothing crazy. It has like the... It has like those, what's it called? Deceiving hitboxes. Where it's like you think like, okay, it's gonna hit somewhere, it doesn't. Let's see if I can get it. If I can't get it, whatever. But it's like, it's a decent hitbox. Nothing super crazy. It doesn't really lean too much. You can do like Nair, like falling Nair to stuff, which is nice. But you have to get the falling Nair people. It's kind of a slow move. Okay, it's not that the hitboxes are deceiving. It's that the move actually seems like it gets bigger over time. It's like small hitbox and then gets, she like spins in front of her and then, interesting. But yeah, both hits nice. Could probably shield poke. You can drag people down and do stuff with it. Rising Nair doesn't really lead to anything though. But you can like chase people with like Rising Nair and stuff. You gotta be careful though. Make sure you don't fall out of the move, which is another sucky thing about it. And it's like a decent option up close, I guess, but nothing crazy. Her down air is funny. It's a really strong spike. Comes up very slowly. It's really good on shield, obviously. It almost breaks full shields. And it's just very powerful, but it's just so slow. It's basically Ganondorf down air. But it's not even as big as Ganondorf down air either. It's like, I feel like Ganondorf down air might like hit like around here. That's just my toe. Yeah, okay, it's like Ganondorf down air basically. That move can be really good, obviously, as a hard read edgeguarding tool, like roll tool. It's just a hard read tool, basically. Except this move also breaks shields. So that can be really strong for short pressure, honestly. The landing leg on this move is very high. It's like you have to know it's gonna, you know, break the shield, or hit someone, or someone's like ready to punish it, otherwise it's scary to use. And then finally, up air, I think I talked about this before, but like, it doesn't auto-cancel out even a full hop. It has a decent amount of landing lag, but it's still a lingering hitbox that kills. Probably her best aerial, all things considered. Like, if someone's below her, she's just gonna be oppressive. She has a killing, lingering, massive up air that's very far ranged. Like, this is just a very good move, even considering her lack of mobility. And probably best aerial. Like, your goal with this character is almost definitely getting people underneath her, and then just doing that, which is why I like up throw and why the down tilt, if you can get it's really good. So yeah, that's her normals, and then there's specials. Arrow is alright. It has a lot of startup. What's cool about this move, you can cancel it really easily. You can cancel this into shield, which means you can cancel it into like roll away, cancel it into spot dodge, cancel it into jump. You can even cancel in the air with stuff, so like you can do a lot of cool movement with this. And, like, she has a lot of tricky movement, and it's gonna be a good move to kind of bait people into shielding and jumping and rolling and stuff. But you have to charge it a bit, because if you just kind of like do like this, people aren't gonna care because it's not charged enough. Because people are gonna know, alright, like when the blue spark appears, that's when it's about to fire. So if you do like this, it's whatever. But yeah, it's gonna be a good way to bait people out. It's very nice as a tech chase tool because a lot of her attacks knock people on the ground, and then she can just go arrow and tech chase. Once you get good with the timing, it'll probably be really consistent for damage, which is nice. And it's probably gonna be a big source for damage is knock people into the ground, tech chase them with arrow. And I can see this being good against like slower characters to kind of bait them out. Fast characters can definitely rush her down doing this move and not give a shit, because like you do like this and like shield up tilt, that's really slow. You just into like jump fair. We were talking about issues with all of her jump aerials because of mobility. And then she can't really like do it in the air that well because like it's so long charge up that like if I full hop it, I still get to the ground first, right? I have to like double jump the move to do in the air. At that point, I'm bringing my double jump just to space one arrow. And that's only the weak charge, it's not even the strong charge. And then obviously, I feel like the strong charge is one of those moves where it's like... Why can't I get the strong charge right now? There we go. Where it's like, you can't cancel a move once you get past around this point. So like, if you get hit by that move, I don't tell you, man. You got hit by like a 50-ish frame charge move. That shouldn't be hitting you unless you have like no jump and you're landing on FD. So... yeah, her arrow is an annoying move. It's definitely a key move for her. Just kind of bait people out and like condition them. So I think it's gonna be one of the moves worth exploring with the character a lot. Her side B is interesting. It's very punishable on block. Like you block this move, and you're getting a punish. At least with the step version, right? This version, yeah, even this version is punished on block, honestly. So, and then on whiff, it's pretty punishable as well. But what's nice about this move is you can't challenge it. It hits everywhere in front, even hits above her well. Although it doesn't hit above her as well as you'd expect. Like if you're like here, actually it would hit above her there. Yeah. It's like, if you do the dash and they're behind you though, and you do the dash, it's not gonna hit, so you have to make sure to know the spacing for dash versus non-dash version. Hits very hard, it kills well. And it's definitely one of her better moves, just because it's a call out. It's a, hey, you're gonna press a button, you're just gonna get side B'd. And the tipper of it's so powerful. Like all the tipper spear moves. And that's just the ground version. So it's really strong. Really good overall. One of her best moves. I just can't see spamming it neutral because it's so punishable. And then the air version, it's obviously just amazing. Like I say obviously amazing because I feel like you see the hitbox of this move and the power, it's just like, alright. This move kind of covers below her, above her. has good amount of landing leg, but you're not really using this when someone's on the ground, hopefully. So it's like the landing leg shouldn't give people that much of a window to punish you. So it's a very good edge guard tool. It can be a good edge chop tool if you want to make a hard read. But it's like, avoiding this is going to be hard for a lot of characters. And honestly, if someone's in the air, the ground or air version of this move is really, really good. And that's going to be one of your best moves. And then finally, her down B is obviously a meme. Like, I've heard they took away the super armor from this move. Let me double check. Or people mistiming or something. Yeah, like they took away the super armor for this move apparently, which is so weird. Oh no, it's just the timing of it. Okay, yeah. So like you can use it to kind of counter things with the super armor, but it's Falcon Punch. You know, if you landed someone, good shit, you hard read them. Can break shields, which is nice. I still think you can use it as like a ledge chop tool. Like go into a platform that kind of call out someone's like ledge option really hard with this, fall through and hit them. Because even if they like do like a ledge option to shield, you'll catch them, right? And it's kind of behind her too, actually. If you look at this, or it's, I think it's like above her actually, not behind her. I'm still getting familiar with hitboxes as well. So like you can kind of use it to cover a lot of space, but overall it's more of a meme move. And then finally your up B, your recovery tool, out of shield option, whatever. First, what's a slow out of shield option? Coming at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, like frame 11. It doesn't really hit that far either. Like if they're like here, it's not hitting them, see? So it's like a very close range out of shield option. At lower percents, I actually don't even like it in that regard. Because people are going to land before you, they'll pressure your landing. And she has a lot of trouble with disadvantage. Because she's so slow. Like if she gets, and she lacks like fast aerials, she can't really match that disadvantage, nor can she drift away and escape people. So like if you hit her in the air, she's just juggle food. Like I don't tell you, man, you get hit with her, things are gonna hurt. Like that's just gonna be a problem out where she gets overwhelmed so easily, not even by like good frame data, just like average frame data is gonna overwhelm her. Honestly, it's crazy. But yeah, so like at higher percents, up B is nice because you can start doing cool things with this move. Like you can up B someone into like the top platform, bounce them off, and then like back air them. So I can get it. So like you can go for setups like that, which is really cool. But that's all I really see with the character with that move. And one thing I do like about this character though is you can make people jump with like forward tilt and like falling aerials with this character, some down tilt, some arrows, and this can teach people to jump. You can start up being their jumping, right? Sort of like up tilt, except this goes a lot higher, so if someone's staying outside of your range of up tilt and they're kind of like trying to react to it and punish you, you can use up B instead. So that's actually really cool about the move. Like, and especially higher percents, that can be really nice because it, well, up tilt's good for that. I like the positioning of up B as I mentioned before for like getting follow-ups. And so yeah, so that's actually a pretty good game plan honestly, is make people jump and then use up tilt, up B to kind of punish the jumps along with side B. And I think this character is going to stay very grounded overall because despite her moves not being that great, they still have a lot of range, people have to respect them. And I think the less you jump with this character, the better. And then finally, I should show off the recovery with up B, right? So, the up B recovery itself is insane. Like, this character is going to rely a lot on holding mid-stage and staying there because her ability is awful, right? But her actual recovery distance is insane. So, like, if you're knocked off stage around, like, here, making it back. No difficulty. Making it back. Am I gonna reach? I'm gonna reach! Wow! What about... Oh, wow! And once you spend less, that's cool. If I can get low enough. Yep! If you hit the bottom of the stage, outside of the tether range, you'll hit the stage, you can grab onto it and jump up. It's sick! So, like, if she is, like, even kind of close to ledge, she'll make it back. Combined with the fact that it's hard to edgeguard her from above because of the tether kind of grabbing people, as long as she's in the right range. Like, that's why it's so important to stay mid-stage with her. She's also shulk weight, so she doesn't get to flying. So as long as you stay mid-range and get hit by like moves off stage at mid-range, you'll probably be close enough to kind of make it back to the ledge and up B before someone can chase you. And that's a big thing. If someone can chase off Sage, they can kind of intercept the tether. You throw a hitbox in the way. She can't really change where she's going to tether from because she's so slow, like always. She can like side B to kind of position herself a little bit. But honestly, the side B doesn't even send her that far. And so, it has a lot of startups, so it's not that great. Another cool thing you can do. Side B like instant snaps ledges. So you can do this. You side B to the ledge, hold down, you have a giant hitbox going through Sage now, right? And then you grab ledge immediately afterwards. It just can't be punished. So like that's really good. If she gets close to the ledge and she has time to do side B, you just can't do anything about it. You have to hold that L. And that's kind of a summary of her off-stage game in general. If you don't have time to position yourself to like hit her or intercept up B, she just recovers from like so far so easily. So that's one thing that's nice about her is she'll be surprisingly hard to kill off the sides, but off the top, she's just gonna be so easy to kill, and that's gonna be the goal versus her is kill off the top. And yeah, that's kind of my I guess my overall thoughts on the character. I hope someone figures out how to make this character look good. I hope I'm very wrong about this character. She also has some drag down tech with like up air. It's like drag down up air can do stuff. Drag down there I mentioned before. It's like she has some cool little tech that might lead into something. I don't want to say she's an offensive or defensive character. What I want to say is that she's a character that definitely fights at a certain range, right? Like she's gonna hold mid stage and kind of try to stay around like mid stage, but move back and forth between like these platform ranges, just to be close enough to hit you with forward smashes, side Bs, forward air, back air, forward tilt. Not like, or like make you run into the moves and then use some arrows. She's not gonna chase people down. She's not gonna really look to fish for grabs or dash attacks or anything. She's just gonna kind of make the opponent have to run into her range, and that's gonna be where she's best at. And then she's got to punch people very hard because if you make mistakes versus her, her kill power is insane. Like, it's pretty absurd, her kill power, honestly. So even though her actual combo ability and damage output seems lackluster, you'll be rewarded for hitting someone with even individual moves, which is nice in this game because of Rage. While Rage isn't like as big of a deal as in Smash 4, it still matters, and she's almost going to kind of ignore Rage with how early she kills people. And she's gonna like probably kill people with like 5 or so neutral wins, I'd say. Maybe less if she gets good at like tech chasing and like setting up juggles and ledge traps. We'll see. But yeah, overall, not impressed with the character. I keep saying that. I do think she, out of all the DLC characters, she is the most underwhelming to me. And that's even considering Hero, who a lot of people thought was underwhelming. And I think she is a worse initial impression than that. But hopefully I'm wrong. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching the video, taking the time out of your days, and everyone's doing all these, Byleth analysis, thought videos. But I know I'm the Galaxy Brain, so right? Come to the Galaxy Brain for the best opinions. Alright, everyone. Peace out.